Springfield, how's everybody doing? You doing good? Give it up for your host, Adam, huh? There you go. That's an enthusiastic person. There we go over there, too. Everybody's here. I love that. Cool. Got a good-looking crowd out here. I love it. I've been sober for 80 days, just not in a row. Yeah, alcohol's a trip, man. It ain't like weed. It's nothing like weed. When you smoke weed, the worst thing you'll do on weed, you'll pull up to a stop sign and wait for the stop sign to turn green. Oh, my God, so true. Yeah, see, there you go. You know what I'm talking about. And it's cool when it does, too. Like, dude, that was awesome, bro. I like how it turned blue. Like, dude, that's the cops. Yeah, it feels good getting back on stage. I love the little road trip that we had coming out here. And, yeah, for a while, couldn't get on stage. Had a lot of inconveniences come up. Y'all ever had that? You plan something, inconveniences come up, can't do what you want. Like jail. Jail's a trip, man. You do not want to go there. It's not important what I got locked up for. Let's stay on topic here. I met this one dude when I was locked up, and we were telling each other what we got locked up for. And this is what he says with a straight face. He's like, man, I failed 32 drug tests. You ever meet anybody that mispronounced something? You try to correct them, they look at you like, what the hell you're talking about? I just looked at him like, you mean 32 drug tests? He's like, no, bro, it's more than one. It's Pearl. I was like, oh, I beg my pardon. I have a question. What kind of probation officer allows you to fail 32 times? And the only thing I can think of is a probation officer that has Alzheimer's. And then had a moment of clarity, like, wow, dude, you failed 32 times. Like, get your ass to jail now. You're going to have to serve some time. Like a day? No, days. It's Pearl. Another thing, too, man, when you're locked up, you have, like, these weird dreams because you're out of your element and you're trying to keep somebody off your ass, too, so you kind of sleep with one eye open. So you have these weird-ass dreams. I had this dream that my ex-wife picked me up from jail to take me home. And in the dream, we stopped off at a gas station. I robbed the gas station to go back to jail. I know how this ride ends. It's going to end in divorce. I'm not going home with you. The hell with this. It's a trip. Divorce is bad. Anybody here divorced, or you know someone that's divorced, or you want to divorce the person you brought here? Yeah, see, we got a couple of heartbroken-ass people in here. Divorce will mess you up, man. It breaks your heart, like, bad. Like, you can't watch TV. You can't see commercials. Like, music. Like, you can't even hear, like, certain music, like, certain lyrics and shit because it messes with you because you analyze the lyrics. I know we got, like, classic rock fans in here, right? Like the Eagles. Yeah? Like, back in the day, they had this ballad. It was called When We're Hungry, Love Will Keep Us Alive. It was a cool-ass ballad. Like, my old man used to sing to my mom. I was like, oh, that's a cool song. And then after I got divorced, fuck that song. I don't hear that shit. Because when you're bitter, you, like, overanalyze shit. You just sit there, you listen to it like, okay, if we're hungry, love is not going to keep us alive. You ever try to buy groceries with love? That don't even work at Aldi's. You go in there like, how you doing, Rudy? How you doing? That'll be $65. Here's my debit. It's been declined. Do you have cash? No. But I have love. Get your broke ass out of here. It's a trip, dude. It really is. And the thing about, too, is not only does divorce mess you up, like, your drinking gets bad. Like, my drinking got really bad. I've seen 2 alcohol abuse counselors, and I need a rebate because I still drink. I'm expecting my check in the mail anytime soon. You ever been so drunk, you show up drunk to a place, and you weren't supposed to show up drunk to that place? Yeah? I did that one time. I showed up drunk to my alcohol abuse counseling session. That's a no-no. You're not supposed to do that. Just to give you an idea how drunk I was, I had about a dozen Coronas and about 5 or 6 shots of Patron. Yeah, it was bad. It was real bad. Now, when I got there, I was drunk as hell. I knocked on the door. She answers the door like, hey, Rudy, how you doing? Like, hey, Lisa, how you doing, baby? I see you got on jeans. I always knew you had some thick thighs, girl. Damn. Excuse me? Are you drunk? Yeah, just a little bit. I do have a question. Why is your office across the street from the bar it just came out of? I don't want. Look, see, you know what? Here's the problem. If that makes you hypothetical, Rudy, I think the word you're looking for is hypocritical. Well, you're being both. Because right now, hypothetically, you're being hypocritical. Okay, Rudy, this really isn't going to work. I really can't treat you in this state. Okay, do we have to go to Wisconsin or Indiana? This is a union thing. No? Okay, let's do this. She got mad, too. She was pissed. She just sat there looking at me like, okay, you know what? Seriously, you really need to go. You need to get out of here. I'm like, girl, you know, Lisa, I'm going to go. I'm going. I'm leaving. And I, like, stumbled my ass out, almost fell down the stairs. And she just looked straight at me like, really? Seriously? You're going to drive home? You can't even walk. Like, Lisa, here's the problem. You got all those degrees and diplomas on the wall, and you still don't know shit. I don't have to stand up to drive. So you need to go back to school and take some more tests so you learn how to talk to people. That was a true story. That's the most embarrassing shit in the world. You know, the thing too, on the way over here, well, actually, I was waiting for my comedy buddies. I went to go pick one up, and I had this possum, like, across the street. And the thing was about the possum, he saw me getting ready to run him over, and he didn't speed up or anything. And he just kind of did like this. Like, he saw the car coming down, just kind of stopped in the middle of the road, and just kept going. And I thought about it, and I was like, you know what, that's like an interesting metaphor for how men react in relationships. Now, ladies, I think you'll connect on this one, because I think every now and then y'all have dated like a possum. You like want to talk to him, you want to say some real shit, you get over there like, honey, we need to talk. And he just does this shit. He just walks on by. Y'all have dated some squirrels. You know, the squirrels get like real nervous. They don't know what the hell to do. You come in there with a real hardcore question like, okay, look, seriously, like, we need to talk. We seriously need to talk. Oh, I gotta go. Then you have the men that act like deer. You walk in there, and you're like, hey, honey, I'm pregnant. Oh, my God. That's my time, ladies and gentlemen. Let's bring your host back up, Adam.